Hello. For this video, we're going to talk about EndNote and using that free version of its citation software to manage our citations for any given assignment and also for things that we might want to look back at the future. Okay, enjoy. Today, in this video, we're going to talk about the citation management software EndNote Web, coming to you from the Web of Science group and the company called Clarivate. I describe citation management systems and softwares on step 4 of your Steps to Research handout, here at the bottom. Today I'm going to focus on EndNote because that's the free service that I use. So the first thing we need to know is that the sign up EndNote login online is where we also register. Selecting this button brings us to a place where we can log in or we can register. I highly recommend that you register with an email address that you are comfortable using regularly. It could be your CSULB, it could be one of your own personal email addresses, but do not use Facebook or LinkedIn. They already have enough of your information, and I cannot guarantee that they will not ask for access to your research. And this is a place where you collect research, and that's private and specific to you, your assignments, and your personal experience. So what I've done is I've used my CSULB email. You can use any email you want. EndNote is not in any way related to Cal State Long Beach. It is an independent company. I've created a password that I'm going to remember, and I sign in. Once you get into EndNote, there's a lot of what you see is what you get, also called WYSIWYG, things to do. You can create groups that are specific to classes or assignments. You can search inside of your groups. You can share your group of information. You can find duplicates in your references. You can also make duplicates, so you can put one citation in a lot of different groups. This Getting Started section is up here. If I want, I can hide Getting Started, and then it just gives me all of my references. You can see I have 10 pages of references. Now, what does this look like? Well, inside of one, you can see it's collected all this information about my journal article. It's got the title, the date, the publisher, the journal title. It's got the abstract. It has notes that I can put in it myself. And then it also has a place to attach the file where I can actually upload the PDF. You can attach 5 different files to one entry. Notice I've only used 5.14% of my free 2 gigabytes, and I have so many entries, 228 entries. Most of them have the PDF attached, so it's a lot of space. PDFs don't typically take up a lot of space. So what does this all look like in practice? Well, here's a search that I've done: unicorns and myths and legends. TXL text. I found this article that I'm interested in, and here is the PDF. So what I do is, instead of going to the Cite button where I could collect the citation as I illustrated in my Microsoft Word Works Cited video, I'm going to go to Export. And I say Direct Export to EndNote Web, save, and it tells me that it has imported one record. When I go over to my references, I can see it will be in the unfiled area. When I select unfiled, there it is. Now I go back. Unfortunately, this is a 2-step process. I download the PDF. Here's the download button. I'm going to name it personally with the author's last name, Manise. Back in EndNote, I can open this up and I can attach the file, upload it, and now I have the entire citation as well as the PDF attached. Now you're saying to me, this is great, Dr. P, thanks so much. I can make groups, I can add the groups at the bottom, I can create a new group if I need to, etc., etc. But I mean, I could do this all in a Word folder. Like, I don't need I don't need all this jazz. And I say, I know. But then we go to one of its most wonderful features, and that is format bibliography. One of the benefits of having created groups is that I can choose them, and this is how I can make my works cited list. If I go down, for example, to all of the articles that I've collected and book chapters that I've collected about Charles Dickens, I can say, oh, I would like this in MLA style 8th edition, and I would like to have it in the rich text format because that's going to enable all of the italics to stay in place. Preview in print, ladies and gentlemen, your works cited list. It's not perfect. Again, it's machine generated. This is going to have to go under M because that is the beginning of the article title. Where is the author? I'll have to look into that to see why I don't have an author there. This is going to be needing to edit too. Sometimes there's weird little numbers that have to be deleted, but it's so much easier to edit this than to start from scratch for this huge list of sources. All I need to do is collect this, copy it, open a Word doc, and paste it through merge formatting. For more about that, please see my works cited and Word document video. Okay, now I can work with this and edit it to where it's perfect. But what an easier start. Those are the benefits of EndNote. EndNote Web only works on Wi-Fi. If you download the whole version to your computer, you'll be able to work on it offline. But even for a student pricing, it's a little over $100 for the software. So you have to keep that in mind. Who uses EndNote the most? People in the hard sciences. They have big projects where there's many people on one project. They're sharing a lot of their information to write the project together. And EndNote Web exists in order to have them transfer all of this information from their desktop, from their laptop, through the internet to their colleagues. We don't need all that jazz typically unless we're going to be working on big projects like that. If you are just a solo researcher and you're not going to collaborate that often, I think that EndNote Online, EndNote Web is perfectly fine. It's free, you get 2 gigs of storage, and if you sign in with an email and a password rather than Facebook or LinkedIn, you'll protect your research. So please use a citation management system of some kind, and I personally like EndNote Web. All right, good luck in your research, and I'll see you in the next video.